Hi guys, welcome to Weaste Allotments. Just getting something out here I want to show you in a bit. Well, look at today, eh? Absolute gorgeous. Yesterday, apocalypse now. Everywhere's flooded. Well, you heard the rain and the winds blasting the greenhouses. I was sure I was going to lose a greenhouse or two in that wind, but no. We secured them properly last time, and well, they took the wind. There was a few greenhouses lost a bit of glass on here. There was one where the shed had completely blown up, but it was sort of lifted and on an angle at the moment. I'm going to show you that I might show it you now. Go and have a look at this. It's absolutely crazy. Well, the winds took its toll on this shed here. Look at the state of that. It's actually anchored in the ground there, but it's got like big poles down the side of it. It's actually lifted off, and basically the only thing that's holding it upright is the fence there what it's against. Crazy weather. It's literally lifted it about 2 foot off its base. It's what the weather can do to your shed, guys. Even if it's anchored down, it can do that. So that was the shed what nearly blew away. The only thing what stopped it blowing away was the fence. So what the guy's got to do, he's got to come down, he's got to take everything out of his greenhouse, and he's got to secure it. But you would have thought with them stakes in the ground that he had there, I think it was about 18 inches long, just lifted straight out and nearly took off. So it was crazy weather yesterday. Like I say, all the paths are everything flooded, but we come down this morning and this is what we come to. Well guys, this is the day after the Hurricane Imogen at the allotments, and as you can see, it looks absolutely fantastic. All the beds, no water in the beds, completely dried out. Like I say, it's not the drainage is the problem, it was the deluge what we had. I mean, we're talking 5 inches of rain basically in the space of an hour, and we had that all day. And yeah, it looks pretty good. As you can see, all the tulips and all the daffodils are all breaking through here, and the irises and crocuses. Daffodils, there's a few of them flowered. There's a lot more flowering along here. These are them hyacinth mix. There's a pile of them here. There's more crocuses in them pots there. We've got a load more pots to bring out, to be quite honest with you. These are just few herbs that I've managed to scrape by. Here's some crocuses. That one's not too good. But yeah, they're starting to come up. Hear these birds chirping in them trees over there. Absolutely fantastic. First thing in the morning to hear that. Come down yesterday and them birds had been blown a mile away. It was vicious yesterday. But as you can see, they're the girls. Oh, you can see 1 or 2 of them. Everything's starting to dry out now. This garlic's looking okay. Cabbages are starting to get bigger. And these onions in this bed are not doing particularly well, but them ones there are doing alright. This was the bed what was flooded, and well, they're coming up. I reckon if I leave them they'd do alright, but I just have to keep my eyes on them. You're going to see me in my shadows in a minute. I'm going to try and keep away from the shadows best I can. We emptied that wheelbarrow there, that was full to the top with water. You can see the steam, the sun burning all the water off the boards. You can see like a fine mist appearing. can see all the tulips all starting to come up now, and the daffodils here. There's a little daffodil there with a flower on it. So that's basically the first flower in the bed. But all these daffodils are coming up now. And all the way along the orchard, another row of daffodils what go right the way along. They're coming up. More tulips. Hello! Hi Debs. Alright for some. Nice girl, Debbie. She's got to plot the other side of me. It's amazing what a bit of sun can do. It brings everybody out. But back to these. I'd say these are all me tulips are all starting to come up, all different varieties, and there's daffodils amongst them all. We do need to work on this. And well, there you go, that's the front part of the plot. Really good. So we survived that hurricane Imogen. Bloody nightmare. We'll keep getting them coming in. No doubt we're going to get a few more before we get to May. As you can see, bone dry. Absolutely. Looks great. Sunglasses on today. It's absolutely been fantastic. In this greenhouse at the moment it's around about 90 degrees. Which brings me on to the other greenhouse. We're going to have to get to grips with it. What we wanted to do was to remove the onions, what was in the racks, remove the water tank, remove all the planters, what was in the middle greenhouse, and bring them outside. So then we wanted to put a poly, one of these grow houses in there, a 4-tier one. We wanted to do all that, and well, we actually did it. Oh, and we even used, cleaned the glass. We used J's fluid. I had to think what it was then. We used J's fluid to clean all the glass, and I can tell you it's lethal. If anyone suffers with chest problems, don't use that, guys. Get a mask on. It's absolutely toxic. I've been home and been on my nebulizer for about 2 hours. It actually killed me just wiping the goddamn stuff onto the glass, or onto the twin wall polycarbonate. But that's all done. We took some of these little planters out. In fact, I'll show you a few of them now. Some of them it's just starting to flower as well. So check these out. Okay, guys. Here's these two little planters there, and in each of them are some narcissus daffodils. We're going to put a couple more planters in amongst here. We've got some planters to come out of this greenhouse yet, and we've got a load of planters in this thing here to come out as well. So yeah, we'll be taking them out shortly. But there's a couple of the planters that we've taken out of the middle greenhouse. Let's go and show you some. Guys, these are the dwarf iris mixes we've got, and they're actually starting to flower here. Let's just have a look at them flowers. Absolutely beautiful. All different colours. That's what we want to see, lots of colour. But there's one here, and there's another. They will be flowering soon. So let's go and show you some more. Well, here's some double early peach blossoms here in this planter. And we've got some little flowers in here. There's some pansies and what have you in there. What I want to do is show you this. Here's the other one here. So we've got another planter here with these ones here are Florentina Orange Emperor. These are another tulip what will be coming up shortly, as you can see along here. And all the daffodils, there's a load of daffodils that's coming up now. And over there in the distance there are tat-tats, they're small, like a dwarf daffodil. And in amongst all the beds there, there's loads of more tulips coming up, so it's going to be a wash of tulips on here shortly. And these bushes are starting to, well, they've got buds on them. Don't know if you can see the buds there. That rosemary looks pretty good. There's actual, there's a daffodil coming up in amongst the rosemary. Obviously the daffodil was there before the rosemary, but all along the back here there are all the daffodils, and right along the back of the orchard here all the daffodils are coming up along here. And since we're here, let's have a look at these hyacinths. These are two planters full of hyacinths, and there's some crocuses there that have coming up. We'll come round. They're what I've just taken out of out of this greenhouse, and there's another one what we've taken out as well. This was an hanging basket as well. So, well, it is an hanging basket with crocuses. Or the irises. No, crocuses. I always get them mixed up. But yeah, it looks really, really good. So we got them out of the way. We cleaned the inside. Here's me attempting to clean some of the glass. Just a little clip. Oh guys, I really should have a mask on here. But this Jay's fluid is absolutely stripping my lungs. We've already done the roof part on this section. Yeah, it's steaming up, lovely. Right, moving along to the next. In fact, we'll have to take this shelf off here. Oops. Watch me grapevine. We'll be using that grapevine this year. Making more wine for the neighbours and what have you. I've made some there last year. It was absolutely fantastic, honestly. Everybody seems to have liked it. When we clean all the pots out from underneath the table, what I'll do is I'll clean underneath there as well. It's a thankless task doing this, I can tell you. Swing the camera around here so you can see a bit more. We'll do this one up here. I really should open the door. Yeah, this algae, whatever it is, it's absolutely, if you don't get it all off, it plays absolutely havoc with your tomatoes. I know last year we grew, I think it was chilies on this side. I don't know if you're going to be able to see the panels, but yeah, we need to do these. All this, we've done one of them over there, but we need to do these as well. This is that twin wall polycarbonate I'm using. Yeah, I think I have to open that window. It's absolutely bloody nightmare smelling this stuff. Yeah, absolutely nearly killed me. I should have kept the doors open and the windows open when I did it. I didn't. Got a trick of doing daft things like that, but hey ho. But it's clear. There's just 3 more panels where these water butts are, and what I need to wipe down. So we've left them until we come to start planting the potatoes We're going to be doing potatoes in pots in that side to start them off the earlies, and then we take them out onto the plot around about the end of April, and obviously we should get through them last frosts for about halfway through May, and then we'll be having the others out at the same time. So we'll have all potatoes in the buckets. But I needed to do clear it all. We had to take all these planters out because I want to use that particular bench in there to chip my potatoes. So we're going to be doing that in the next episode. But as you can see, I'm going to show you what it looks like now. Well guys, I cleaned it, cleaned all the panels on the inside of the greenhouse, and I think I've cleaned my lungs as well. Absolutely horrible stuff, that Jay's fluid. It's absolutely lethal. So asthmatics, be warned when you're using it. Now I'm going to disappear now. I'm going to spend an hour or two on me nebulizer because my lungs are absolutely on fire. I didn't realise the fumes was getting to me. I shut all the doors, all the windows were shut, and it was only when I come to open that window up there that I realised just how bad the fumes was. So it's been cleaned anyhow. It's all been cleaned. There's the grow house. I just built that, put that in. That we built earlier. And I'm going to go and spend an hour on the nebulizer. And before you say I'll be fine, guys. It's just yeah, it's one of them. And when we come back in the next video, we'll be chitting the potatoes on that table there, and we'll be putting some new propagators into there as well. So watch this space and we'll be right back. So as you can see there, we've got that 4-tier grow house in there. We'll be putting propagators into the grow house, and obviously the grow house is in the greenhouse, so there's going to be 3 lines of protection. So hopefully we'll be able to germinate stuff pretty quickly. And I was just about to go, because I've been looking at I did this earlier on today. I was just about to go off the allotments to believe it or not, to go and buy some of these guys. Now I've actually got 4 packs of these somewhere in my house or in that shed. There's 4 packs of these, and they're not cheap. They're about £2. Well, hang on. That's the most I've ever paid for a packet of seeds, £2.40. Hang on, tell a lie, I paid nearly £4 for a pack of chilli seeds once. I nearly died when I got to till, and he says, I think it was £4.50 for 10 seeds. Honestly, I had to take a deep breath. I said, okay, go on, give them me. I can't not go out of the store without something. So I bought them, but yeah, these 2 packs, and I know I've got 4 packs of these. Now I bought these, the 4 packs are going to show up. But as I was saying, I was going out the gate when the chairman said, Mark, said, come here, I've got you something, mate. He says, I know how you're into all your photography and you like taking pictures of birds and everything. He says, well, a couple of days ago I was given this. Now I'm going to show you what this is. This is what he's given me. Right, look at that, work of art. Beautiful little bird box. You flip that catch down there, it's got things, you know, so you can put a bit of straw. I'm not putting nothing in it, I'm just going to leave it for the birds to put stuff in. You close that down, and yeah, it's even got like little slates on the roof. It's absolutely brilliant, and it's even latted all the way down the front. The guy who's done it has done a good job, and I'm going to copy this design before I actually hang this up. I'm going to copy all the measurements and everything. I'm going to make a few of these myself. Simple enough. Well, it looks really difficult to make. It looks a nice piece. It looks, you know, beautiful like. But I can actually make these quite easy myself, so we can stick a few of these up around the allotment. Now, we all know when you're going to put like a bird box up, you don't want to face it south, guys. If you face it south, the birds won't nest in it. The reason why, they don't want direct sunlight first thing in the morning. You can put them on a north-facing wall, or on a west-facing wall. Anything but any direction other than south. And hopefully we'll get some birds nesting in this. So what we're going to do, I'm thinking about putting it on, there's a green cupboard in the middle of the plot, and we might put it on the north facing side. But yeah, that's what he gave me. Absolutely fantastic, beautifully way it's been crafted, and honestly it looks really simple to make. So that there's, I think it looks like a washing off. Do you know, like the rail what you see on a shower? It's one of them things, or like what you see like a pole on the floor to prop up something. I think that's what that is, and we can get one of them, and that's probably the hardest thing to get. But the guy who's done it's done a wonderful job. He's even put a little hook on the back here, so you can hang it. Obviously you're gonna just stick it on a nail or something and make sure it's firmly affixed to wherever I'm gonna put it. And we'll keep an eye on that over the spring and see if we get any birds nesting in it. That was a nice little prezi off him. Like I say, we got these banana slots. We'll be doing these in another episode. Like I say, I've come down now basically to get some of these for me pancakes, guys. So we're going to have pancakes later on. Like I said, it's a bit late. This video will probably go out in about a couple of days, 2 or 3 days, because I've got a load of other things to do. She's given me a load of daft things to do, and I've got to do them. Been put in my place, so I've got to do them before I can do anything, before she gives me any pancakes. So, but yeah, we'll be putting this little birdhouse up very shortly. I will tell you another thing about birdhouses. Whatever you do, don't put a peg or anything like that on them, because predators can land on it and then wait for the chicks and drag them out. Leave it completely blank. This is proper designed little bird box. So you're gonna make them yourself, or you're gonna buy one, try not to have the one with a peg on them. You're just asking for trouble, because like I say, predator birds or squirrels or out like that, they can use it as a levering post to actually get the babies inside. So there we go. We got the greenhouse all nice and cleared now, so probably the next clip I'm going to be doing is how I chip my potatoes. I think we've got about 8, maybe 10 different varieties. We're only going to be doing like 5 buckets of each, so I've got to get another 10 buckets. We did have 50 buckets, guys, but someone did away with 10 of them. Wasn't here, it was at home. Someone climbed over my garden and had away with 10 buckets. So yeah, it's one of them, but we need to get another 10 buckets. It's only about 25 quid for 10. I think you can get 15 buckets for 34 quid. I think I've seen that on Tony's Facebook bargain page. What is it? Well, it's obviously his All You Grow channel, but it's also all your bargains. That's where I've seen it. So yeah, that's a decent offer, but I don't need 15. I only need 10, but I will get another 10, so we've got 50 buckets. So we're going to be chitting all the potatoes, guys. I'll be going through the potatoes what we've got. There was one what you picked for us, so we'll be showing you that as well. And obviously we'll do another one on these banana slots. That's another video we'll throw together. And yeah, so it's all coming together down here. We still haven't done the shed. We haven't got this. Is the perfect day to do a shed, but like I say, yesterday, absolute nightmare, absolute terrible. So this is the sort of the conditions we're going through at the moment. As you've just seen today, it's bone dry. Someone made a comment saying it's like a swimming pool. Well, it was like a swimming pool, but we must have had about 3-4 inches of rain in an hour. It would come down that ever. It just filled the things up. But as soon as the rain stopped, they drained straight away. So the drainage is my allotments drainage works perfectly fine. Trouble is, when you get that amount of rain hitting your plot, there's nowhere. Once it starts to accumulate, I mean, it can't get down in the ground fast enough and into the drains which run along both sides of I've got down both of my paths. There's a drain that's about, I'd say about 2 foot across, and all the water drains in through the gravel, and it all filters into it and then goes down to a main drain. And yeah, it was that full of water. The water just had nowhere to go, but it cleared, as you've just seen there. So one of the beds that I'm a bit concerned about are the onions, because them onions was underwater and they don't look particularly clever at the moment. But we'll see how they go. We've got lots more onions to go in if we need to put them in. I only grow what I eat, basically. We've got a load of seeds coming up here. I can't show you now, but we put, actually I did I've not even put the video up yet of the leeks, or have I? Yeah, I can't remember whether I've done it or I haven't, but if I haven't, I'll put that clip up as well. The actual leeks are just starting to come through now. They're the musselburgh, so we've got them coming up. There's a few other things we had planted just the other couple of days ago. It won't be long before they're all up. So it's action stations here. So anyhow, I'm going to go off. I'm going to have my pancakes, and hopefully by the time I get home she'll have me chops, kidneys, what she's doing, chips, beans, mushrooms. And I told her to throw me one of them Cumberland sausages on top. We're going to have a mixed grill tonight. On top of that, about 10 pancakes. So I won't be able to post this up for a couple of days, but you know, probably have to try and get it up as fast as I can, and you can see the conditions, what it was like, what it's like now to what it was in the last video. So for now, I'm going to wish you all a good evening, and I'll see you real soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye for now.